Welcome back.
Like
Welcome
or
back.
dislike. I don't care, hit one or the other. Because if you don't hit the button, here's what ends up happening. We go straight from the program where we're cooking with gas, and we go to something like this. We start playing our intermission music, and a lot of y'all get real mad when this happens.
That was actually somebody sounding the
You don't
horns
want to
to
hear
me.
that loud rock and roll song in
That's
your
the
ears
first.
blaring.
That was
Give me
funny.
what I need. Give me what you got for a poke chop.
Give me what you got for a
This
pork
ain't
chop.
Jimmy, but I won't stop.
No, I won't stop.
Yeah,
G and
give me
B.
what you got for
Give
a
me
poke
what you
chop.
got for a
All
pork
right,
chop.
that's how we're going to do this.
Boss.
Moderators. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to allow people to come in, let people to rock out. Here's the thing. I'll be nice to you if you're nice to us.
Yeah.
All I ask is that you don't come in here acting stupid, talking crazy. Be respectful of people in the chat room. People want to have different opinions. I'm not looking for sycophants. I'm looking for a conversation. Looking for a conversation. And you see the title of this stream. Happily single, but still open to high-value men. And understand something. When these ladies are talking about they're happily single, women like Tracee Ellis Ross talking about she's happily single but still open, understand something. They aren't talking about being open to the guy who's working first shift down at the plant. They're not talking about being open to the guy who's an entrepreneur. They're talking about to straight up high value men, especially at her age of 47. For those of you who don't know who Tracee Ellis Ross is, Tracee Ellis Ross, shout out to T.O. What's going on, Bam?
Wasn't she on Girlfriends? I remember that show.
Hey, congratulations.
That
Appreciate it.
I used to watch it with my girlfriend. She's my favorite character.
Ike, man, I'm going to have to come up with his own
She's
song.
fucking hot.
Ike got a song, Theo's going to need a song. But here's the thing.
Butterface.
For those of you who don't know, Tracee Ellis Ross, the woman
But she is cute in
who's
face,
thrust
too.
this thing into the
But it's
into
not
the
her
current
strongest
conversation
asset.
is the daughter of one Diana Ross. Yes.
What?
Diana Ross is her
That's
mother.
Diana Ross's
Here is
daughter?
Tracee Ellis Ross.
Duh. Ross. I didn't know that.
There we go.
Holy
Tracee Ellis
shit.
Ross, her mama is Diana Ross. You know, the Diana Ross, the diva. Yes.
Wow.
And she has
That's
been
funny.
in Hollywood in popular entertainment for a long time. She was actually on a show called Girlfriends.
That was my shit.
Her and, several other strong, independent, I don't need no man type, black women. These shows have been with us forever. Okay? Living single, girlfriends, you name it, we have it.
I remember those.
I will say that, she is an attractive woman. She has a very nice body, especially for you guys who like nice butts. She's funny, talented, comes from good stock, as it were. But she's been unmarried her entire life. And not too long ago, about a year or so ago, Oprah Winfrey, the progenitor of this whole concept, interviewed her. And the subject came up. Now, I'm not going to play the interview. It's available here on YouTube. Go around and look at it. But it's come back around this season in the magazine, on the cover of Shape magazine. Tracee Ellis Ross shared some notes on cultivating a productive relationship with loneliness. So this video, I'm going to be talking to women over 30 years old, to my professional women, my productive, competitive, successful women, presumably competitive. Presumably competitive. Productive, I'll give you. Successful, I'll give that. Competitive, I'm going to leave that out there. Are they truly PCS? They're PS, but maybe not PCS.
PSD.
And these women are professionals. Okay? Here we go.
Post-traumatic.
Reflecting on relationships, Ross says, people can be in wonderful relationships, but can't really reap the joy of that connection. Because you can have all the good stuff, but if you don't know how to be with it, it doesn't matter. I realize that I hold the idea of wholeness in great reverence and respect because my goal is to have an experience with myself that is whole.
I get that.
And it goes on. And here's the thing. Kudos to you, Tracee Ellis Ross. Kudos to you, Oprah Winfrey, and all the predecessors in this line of thinking. I'm strong, independent, don't need no man, but I would like one if one came along. But here's the problem I have with this sentiment. It generally comes from women who are in entertainment or who are in entertainment. These women are typically in some form of media. They are not, not, the rank and file woman that has to go in from Brooklyn to the subway, catch the train from Brooklyn to Manhattan, or has to commute, from this side of Houston to that side of Houston. These women live a completely different life to where they have an amount of financial freedom and lifestyle that they can talk this kind of stuff. No offense, but it's really not attainable for nearly 100% of you.
Nothing is.
You have to be a star. You have to be famous to do what she's talking about effectively.
No, you
I
don't.
don't say you have to be. You either have to do that or you have to be making significant six figures. We're talking $500,000 or more.
I didn't hear her talk about money. I heard her say she wanted to find herself and learn to actually become herself. And when I hear certain women say, I don't mind if a man comes along, I understand it because the Lord forced me on a road of, you're gonna be by yourself and you're gonna find yourself. I'm gonna pound you until you do. Because that's what you need to teach people. Learn to be yourself. And so I understand that concept of you're busy becoming and you don't mind spending that journey with somebody, but you got to do this first because you know in your head, if I don't find myself and make myself happy, then when I get with this person, it's going to be like my other relationships. It's going to fail because I'm not really happy. And I'm older now, so that mentality has to stop eventually because, if you keep doing that and you're not actually looking for someone, then you're not going to get anyone. What he means by she can live that way because she has the money is she has money and she has friends and fame. So she's going to be okay. She could get normal happinesses and people are always going to be there to be like, you're the shit, you're the this and that. But every woman, doesn't matter if she's rich or not, she wants a man that's her man to tell her these things and explore this her that she found so she could share herself with him. And that's what I do. That's my journey of this. This is why I started my channel and shit. This is the first video I said, I'm gonna transform in front of yous so you have no excuse. Period. I'm gonna show people what it's like to actually change yourself. It's not easy, and if everyone recorded every day, you'd look like a fucking nut job too. Because you're going through shit, so your mind's changing and you feel this way, so now you're strong towards this. You were weak at that, so now you're not. And then it's a lot of different things you go through when people change, and they try to make people feel weird for that, especially when you want to change by yourself. Find yourself. So I definitely understand what she meant by that. But like I said, women have a time clock just like men. He says she was 47 or something like that. That video's like 2 years old. It's fucking crazy that that video popped up today and stuff because I wanted to talk about. That's where my I see my kept saying random videos that I keep doing videos about is about older women and a couple about younger women, and I keep saying it. Women that are older have a chance. It's just you have to adjust what you're looking for, and you have to actually go after that and stop thinking. It doesn't matter if you're a star or not. Once you're a certain level of mentality, of stubbornness, you build up this barrier, and some men that you women may want to be with, they want to be pursued just like you do. They need you to jumpstart the thing, and then boom, then he'll pursue, because most of us are getting shit on out here, so our confidence ain't always there, and we don't feel like taking shots every other day. Then since she's so rich and she's around all these rich people and she's not the best looking, all those guys want the best looking, so her competition is fucking fierce up there. She ain't competing with regular fucking schmegglers. She's competing with the best of the best, the elites and all of this, the you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. But he said, I can't see her talking that shit to an average man. Now, she's not average, and I keep saying the same thing as Kev. It's natural for a woman to want a man where she is in life or a little higher. So it's like, that's why it's dangerous for a woman to become so great, because now you eliminate all your options of men. Because the men that are up there with you, well, they can do whatever they want and pick a million women, and those million women won't say nothing. So, they realize once they're older, I don't want none of these dudes. They're not really, I see them, I'm around them, I know what they're really doing. And it's crazy that I was talking about that the other day, about how older women, I wasn't talking about stars though, because there's plenty of regular women that have businesses or just good jobs. And I see all of you, and it's crazy that I didn't realize it's up there with the stars too. All the women that have their life together lack the relationship that they want, because you built yourself up as you're supposed to, but you're supposed to go look for a man after you become the thing you become. Doesn't that make sense? Now, I know it's hard because, well, obviously, now I'm realizing finding people and what you want and all that's got to be hard if really famous people are having troubles. It's crazy. We got Will Smith getting done dirty after all them years of servitude and being a actual good black man. Like, I don't know what he does behind closed doors, and like I say, if you're not manning up and masculine in a certain way to make your woman feel like, whoo, like, nigga, you better fake it or something, cause this is the shit that happens. Women like men that are good men, but they need to see that you're fierce. They need to see that you're sexy. They need to see that you want them still. We gotta just understand that. And we gotta show them or talk about how, like, they gotta ease up a little bit and, maybe do go after the regular guys, cause I'm sure like I said, I'm getting older. And I'm sure when I'm 50 or whatever, I'm not going to be worrying about looks and shit. Just like I'm really not worrying about looks now. So I made that other video and said, I'll take a butterface over a fake BBL dime video chick any day. Why? Because the butterface chick's actually going to know things. She's going to, like, when you're not so attractive, it's an advantage in life. It used to be back in the day. Like, when I was growing up, the ugly girl, she had the most respect and the biggest heart. The fat girl always did the most. She cooked, she cleaned, she fucking always made the dudes feel really good and stuff, no matter what. Now, the women got tricked out of those little things that there was their special moves. Like, that was the girl's special move. That's what got them chosen. The unattractive fat girl, she got wifed because she cooked, she cleaned, she knew how to do certain things, and she kept her fucking mouth closed on a certain level, and she got with an average guy though. She wasn't trying to get Mr. Baller Dollar and fucking the neighborhood thug rich guy and all that. Now all y'all running around with babies from all these dudes y'all don't even want, that didn't even want you in the beginning. So it's like, what the fuck? And it's just sad at the end of the day when you really think about it. It's really sad. Because it's like, where do people meet in the middle? I literally keep pushing this message of they switched everything around. Where, like, once women were allowed to vote, have jobs and all this, it was one thing. When y'all really he-manned up and started getting the good jobs and all this stuff, it changed everything. You eliminated all the regular guys. Because a lot of those jobs, were for us. And they ain't all these new jobs, so automatically that means a lot of good men, they're gonna have the regular, the man you want that you think is so great is probably not gonna have a great job. And you are. And women's pride is so high that they believe in their head some imaginary guy is just gonna drop out of it's fucking mathematically impossible. It's not gonna happen. All the cool cutie guys and all, they didn't choose you for fucking 30, 40 something years. And then none of them wifed you up. So it's like you should know that's not where your man is. Your man ain't up there. Your man is down there among the regulars. And there's so many good-looking, regular, handsome, well-to-do men, gentlemen know how to do certain things or whatever the case may be. I'm not like, I don't know, the older I get, the less I'm worried about all these, I needed to be super smart and I needed to be intelligent. I needed a law of this and that. I need you to follow the laws of God. I need you to do the things that I ask you to do. And I need to experience happiness with you and express my happiness. And if you don't like the things that I do, I need you to let me know so I can get you out of there. So you don't waste your time and I don't waste my time. That's what the fuck she was talking about on that if a person comes along. But that's not good neither. And I'm learning this as myself because I'm 41. And I'm like, wait up, she's saying things that I be saying. Take time, know yourself, and iron out your. But I'm on a total opposite. So I'm, trying to get my life together. She already got her life together, but she doesn't have her life.